For as long as I can remember, Amy loved Sonic. This girl did not play about her Sonic. You hear me? She was enamored by that hedgehog. Sonic truly hated to see Amy coming because, you know.
Another time.
All right, that's it. You come down off that pole. This is it.
I mean, it was to the point to where I used to get secondhand embarrassment. Secondhand embarrassment for a hedgehog. It's like she would lack every ounce of self-awareness as soon as Sonic walked into the room, and it's like, Amy, quit being so thirsty, get some water. But of course, as time moved on, Amy's crush on Sonic seemed to be less and less prevalent. I mean, she's not even playfully flirting with him anymore. This is especially the case in Sonic Frontiers, and it's led me to wonder, does Amy still love Sonic? Sonic Adventure Amy might be my least favorite version of Amy, just in terms of how she treats Sonic. In every other aspect of her character, she's fine, she's great, she's Amy, you know? But whenever Sonic comes around, I just cringe so hard for this hedgehog because it's like, girl, you cannot simp this hard. You can't. A part of me feels like she was supposed to mirror the teen girl in the 90s for, you know, like NSYNC fans and Backstreet Boys, because she just seemed very boy crazy. And that's why I can't get too mad at her character. Like, she's canonically, I think, supposed to be 12, so I guess it all checks out and makes sense. And this is pretty much who she was for the entirety of the 2000s. You can include this in Sonic X, the mainline Sonic games, the not mainline Sonic games. That girl loved her some Sonic. You got the impression that she was always trying to hunt him down. Like, I feel like I've heard her say, "Found you, Sonic," more than once. Amy, you do have a life, don't you? Nah, I'm just playing. I feel like Sega has always done a good job at not making Amy's personality revolve solely around liking Sonic, but her and Sonic's interactions were never to be taken seriously to me. That is until Sonic Lost World. Now look, it's been like 10 years since I played Sonic Lost World, but from what I can remember, there wasn't much Sonic and Amy romance vibes going on, you know? I say romance vibes as if it was reciprocated when in reality it probably would have been kind of one-sided because, you know, Sonic was not about that life. I found this to be kind of strange because it's like, why? That's kind of been a staple in Amy's character literally for a decade at that point. Don't get me wrong, I wasn't opposed to it, I was just confused. It kind of seemed like she was being portrayed as the responsible one of the group. Typically I would see Tails in that role, but then again, Tails was kind of on one in Sonic Lost World, so maybe that's why they gave that role to Amy. But then in Sonic Boom, Amy's crush did return, except now she's keeping it a secret. It's more of an open secret, like a will they won't they kind of thing between her and Sonic. This interpretation of Sonic and Amy's relationship is my favorite. I'm not saying that it's the right interpretation, but you know, I find entertainment out of it. I think around this era is kind of when we see Sonic start to look at Amy differently, kind of as an equal instead of just an annoying kid that's following him around, you know? Which, hey, if you want to use that as some kind of character development or character growth for Amy, I'm all for it. Sonic Forces was a little weird. From what I can remember, she only made like one comment about Sonic. She said something to the effect of, "Two Sonics, that's so dreamy." Yeah, I should never be an Amy voice actor, that was horrible. But other than that, nothing. It was just all business for her. You can chalk that up to it being a more serious story, but things had kind of been trending in that direction for years at that point, so you have to wonder what's up. And then we get to Sonic Frontiers. This is when I was really confused because I'm just thinking to myself, like, what is Sonic and Amy's relationship now? Are they just friends? Does Amy still like Sonic? With how she was talking to him, it seemed like it was just mostly business. And again, it could just be because it's more of a serious story, but there was no romantic undertone at all. And I'm just wondering, again, why? It's not a bad thing for Amy to have a crush on Sonic. It's just the way that she went about it in earlier games was very, not good. Just not good at all. You have to wonder, did Sega take away Amy's crush on Sonic because that's the trend for a lot of female characters now? Because romance is seen as bad? I would really hope not, because it's okay to have a little romance here and there, you know? Just don't let it take over your entire character. Which, like I said, I feel like Sega has done a pretty good job at that with Amy. But on the other hand, this could just be Sega's way of trying to give Amy some character growth and development. Maybe she grew out of her crush on Sonic. Maybe this is just us seeing Amy grow up. A theme within Sonic Frontiers for all of the characters is change. And this is maybe just a change for Amy. And if that's the case, then yeah, I'm okay with that. I think that's a solid way to show maturity. So does Amy still love Sonic? Sure. But I think it's more so platonic now, not so much romantic. And hey, that's alright. Anyway guys, that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you guys for watching and supporting the channel. You guys have really encouraged me to continue to make good videos for you. Do you agree with Sega taking away Amy's crush on Sonic? Just let me know. Thank you guys for watching this video. I'll be back with another one soon. Stay tuned.